What's good? How's it going, Crypto Vengers? Oh man, it's been a while. I haven't made a video for my channel personally that I have made for myself and uploaded in a few years. As you guys know, Drip was like to me one of the most successful projects that I've ever been a part of because of how long it lasted, how much it paid, and the number of people that it paid. So if you guys know anything and you've been in the crypto space for a while, you guys have heard of the concept of a MEV bot or a MEV attack or a sandwich attack where you front run a buy and then you get out after the buy. Okay, that's called a sandwich attack. Now, developers have had these on the blockchain for many years, ever since, Ethereum came out, that I know of, and we've had Uniswap or decentralized DEXs. The thing is, they have never wanted to actually share some of that profits with other people outside of themselves because they make a whole lot of money. Well, this community or this group of developers have actually developed one and opened it up to the public for us to be able to, earn money with their Mevbot, and we share in those profits. Okay, so this is called XMev, okay, or Smarts. And I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, as you guys can see, they have been putting out contents over since the last 6 months. So this is about 6 months old, and when this month is over, to be about 7 months old. Okay, they have a lot of educational videos. The team has, shown themselves. They show how the bot works, and then not only do they show us how the bot works, we can see it every day in real time from looking in the back. So if I go up here to the Mev tab, right, they're right now on 3 blockchains: Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Ethereum. Okay, so if I go and click on Mev Stats Solana, right, I can see that in the last 30 days they have earned 111,000 Solana or $19 million. Then I can click 7 days and I can look at 7 day stats and see that it's made 4.6 million over the last 7 days. Then I can break it down to the last 24 hours. And as you can see, 4,096 Solana or 686K. Now, what they do with that is 54% of that Solana that they earn, or if it's BSC or if it's on Ethereum, they give that to pay us a daily percentage. Okay, and then the other percent, as you can see, it says today's rewards pool. Those are the money that they set aside to pay us commissions, because we have the ability to give people our link and then earn residual commissions every day from our people's activity that they earn. Now, also, if we come look over here to the right side, I can see the actual Mev sandwich attacks in real time. This is one that was done zip 227, whatever that is. I don't give a dang. They came in with 2.461 Solana and got out with 2.48 Solana. Okay, 2.487 Solana. Okay, in that sandwich attack. Now, I can actually click all the things are clickable for me to be able to see these sandwich attacks. I can go here. I can see the soul scan that was actually of the transaction of the buy. I can go here and click on, oh, let me go. Well, that's another one that just happened. You can see in real time. Wow, that's another one. Okay, here, this is the one we were looking at. I can go see the buyer's buy. Okay, the buyer, and how much, $335 of Solana. And as you can see, the bot bought before this buyer came in with the 2 sold and then got out afterwards. And as you can see, these transactions are happening in real time. And you can see this 24/7. 24/7. So also you can come down here and look at the dashboard, the coins that have had the highest impact of earning potential for them. Nano is number 1 in the last 24 hours of 141 Solana. Zchan 89 Solana. Then I can come and switch to 7 days, and this dashboard here will show me what coins were most profitable over the last 7 days. MEC, which was 338. Banger, which was 198 Solana. And then I can come down here and look at each day's total amount of Solana that was earned. 4,096, 4,917 on that day, 3,301 Solana on that day. So as you can see, everything is totally transparent, totally open. And even over here, we can see the top sandwich attacks that were done and how much was extracted. Okay. If I change the information up here, 30 days, and I can see the best trade over the last 30 days, the number one trade, it earned I had a profit of 4.9 Solana in that one transaction, which is amazing. And then I can go over here and look at the BSC stats, and then click on the BSC sandwich attacks, and then I can go over here and look at what they've done on Ethereum. All of this is real data in real time where I can see everything. Everything is verifiable. And this is a 6-month-old program. So then let me go over here and look at my dashboard where I actually have my money at and how much I put in and how much I've earned. And then we can look at the last 30 days and see how much percent we're earning each day. So for yesterday, we got 1.33%. Okay. And then on the 8th, we got 0.86%. Then on the 7th, we got 1.39%. And that's based on how much trading is going on Solana, on these decentralized exchanges, and on BSC and Ethereum now, because they just added Ethereum. And as you can see, my total earnings are $82.88. Okay. And my today's estimated is $3 off of my $269 that I have in the contract. Now, the way it works is, when you come over here, you have to activate your bot, okay? And the cost to do that is $49.97, something like that. Now, what's cool is the person who referred you to this program, the $40 of that $50 goes to them, and then the developers keep $9.97. Say roughly $10. So the question would be, how do the developers benefit from opening this up to the public? Why would they do it? It's obvious. The more money they have, the more attacks can be done, the bigger attacks can be done. Okay, and we sharing those profits, and depending on how long we want our money in here is how much the profit split is, right? So as I just told you, when you use my link, I will naturally get $40 immediately. It will go to my asset balance, and then the developers will keep $9.97, and it's a one-time activation. It only costs you once, and you can put as much money as you want. So then once you have your bot activated, as you can see, mine is activated. I click on activate now. I say I have no money here in the balance. So let's say I want to put in this amount. If I go for 1 day, which means I say if I have $100 and I put it in for 1 day, the profit split will be a 50-50 profit split, which means they keep half and I keep half. I don't suggest that. 7 days will be 55 to 45 days. 30 days, you would keep 65%, they would keep 35. And I think the sweet spot is 100 days. Let me tell you why. Because let's say you put your $100 and it's locked in the contract for 100 days. Let me tell you something crazy. You can actually redeem your money early if you need to. And I did it. I tested it with $400. I'm going to go over there to it. I'm going to show you. I come over here. And as you can see, I put in 1.7422 Solana. Right? And I see where it says redeemed. That's because I actually took it out. As you can see, I put in $409, and then I took out $407, and it was only in there for 5 staking days. So I was able to put my $400, earn the interest, and I redeemed it early and got penalized only like $5 or $7 or $8. Like, that's crazy that I was able to put my money. It's supposed to be locked for 100 days. I can actually redeem it early and everything without, with a very, very, very small penalty. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it doesn't matter. Why go for 7 days, 30 days? Go for the 100 days. Get the 80-20 split. So we go over here. You see that 100 days, you get an 80-20 split. If you do 180 days, you get 90-10 split, okay? Which means you keep 90% of the profits, right? So I'm going to show you guys the withdrawal. So I'll go over here to asset wallet. I'll go over here to outflow. As you can see, I've taken out $16. I took out the $400. Remember the $400 that I actually put in there in the contract for 100 days. Not only did I redeem it early, I actually withdrew it to test it out. I withdrew $400. I withdrew $114. I withdrew $40. I withdrew $44. I withdrew $63.64. This thing is working. It is the community now is, if you go look, the community now is 111,000 users. If you're in the US, you're going to have to use a VPN because you know how it is with the US. The US is weird. So, and you know, when people are making too much money into something, you know, they like to get their hands in the crap. So you have to use a VPN. If you're in America, that's the only thing you need to do is click the link. I recommend using Phantom Wallet, okay, or OKX wallet. You're going to fund with Solana, okay, and you're going to connect to the wallet with Solana when you click the link in the description. And then once you attach, I'm going to show you guys the referral side of things. Let me show you this. So what's crazy is this thing pays up to 20 generations, 20 levels deep. Guys, let me tell you this. Let me just pause this real quick. I'm going to hop over to the PDF so you guys can see that. Wait, you know what? Before I even hop over to the PDF, I'm just going to show you guys. Like yesterday, my people made $19.78. And because they're all, you know, direct signups, which is my first generation people, I directly signed up with my link. I get 10% of whatever they earn daily. So I got $1.97, okay? That's 10% of 19. Then the day before they earned $12.66. So I got $1.66. And let's hop over here to the PDF real quick and show you guys that the compensation plan that comes from this amazing Mevbot situation. And when I tell you it pays 5% of the daily profits of your people from generation 2 all the way to 20 deep, that is crazy, guys. All right, so now that we're over here looking at the community reward, it says users who enjoy a share of reward from all referrals. Earn 10% from your users you invite directly, and then earn 5% from users starting from second level all the way to level 20. Now, how you unlock these levels is you have to they have to come in with a certain amount of money. So let's say you have people that come in with $100, one person. That will unlock the first level, right? If your downliner, your people that you recruit, your structure, your network, they come in with $2,000. This could be one person, this could be 100 people, this could be whatever. If it adds up to 2,000, you've unlocked 20 levels. And as you can see from my back office, I have unlocked 15 levels. Why? Because I've had my people come in with $1,500. That's every $100 unlocks a new level. $200 will unlock 2 levels. $300 will unlock 3 levels, and so forth like that. So as you guys can see, I've withdrawn hundreds of dollars. This has been around 6 months. And really, I only have 15 minutes in this video to really just go into information. And I have about a minute left. And I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to say click the link in the description. There's a Telegram group. They have podcasts. They have a live video Zooms that they do like every week. As you guys can see, these are my stats. It looks like I think today I'm gonna get higher interest than yesterday. I believe maybe I'll get around 1.5 or 1.5 to 1.7% for the next day's income. Or how I can tell is, look, I've already earned $3. Yesterday I earned $3.20, and that paid me out 1.33%. So I believe tomorrow I'm going to end up having more than that, which is amazing. So again, click the link in the description. I will have more videos coming that will explain this MEV situation. This is a very simple project. You just put money in, activate the bot, and deposit, and just sit back and earn every single day. This is XMev. This is my favorite thing. Let's go. Definitely my favorite thing.